And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Giants. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
On the ready.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they...
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number 1 from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Lock to throw on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Clay Matthews, that is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. And he's got his target. That's more. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Here's the jet sweep to Pascal. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Lock, quick slant, caught by Moore. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Throwing his lock on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Clay Matthews picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This is taken to the 13. Then he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down.
I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Tannehill on 3rd down. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Check.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kyler Fackrell, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Whitney Merciless, showing no mercy, flies in for the sack. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. Airing one out for Crowder. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
They'll begin the drive with Howard, and he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
They've got to do a better job up front and create some space because they're right there, almost literally on their own goal line.
Just a couple of feet away from a safety. That could have been disastrous. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
On first down, they run with Howard. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Ready, 70, Indy. So don't say nothing.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
Hey, echo. 5.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And that is incomplete here.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Ready, break. Check, walk 54, walk 54. Let's put him on the bus. Let's put that team on the bus.
They'll run on first down. Howard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
60 outlaw.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
Hey, Foxtrot. Yo, faster. Mike 5-4.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. And the throw there going to be incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Tannehill. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. They'll run with Geis. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. From just shy of midfield, Locke. Buying time to his left. He's got his running back, Darius Geis. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. It's a gain of 34. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Darius Geis, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. On first down, it's Howard. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz.
And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. Clock now to throw. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. DJ Moore, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. Hold on, we finished.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Ready? 53, check 53.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Clay Matthews able to record his 5th sack of the season. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Here's Locke. Flush to his right. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. DJ Moore with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown.
And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe he's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Throwing again on 2nd down. Locke.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Clay Matthews in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Open man is Galladay, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Tannehill. He leaves this one for Howard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Tannehill throwing again. And a catch made by Hopkins. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. Now a hit and a loose football. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tannehill. This is caught. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
Come on, set. And Juice-up.
Try to punch it in with Howard. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Howard all alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal.
Ready?
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. DeAndre Hopkins. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2.
Hey, Charlie. Go on.
Tannehill. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants' side of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. Into the red zone, it's Locke. He gets it in the hands of Geis. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. He rifles one that's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry. And
they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw is Tannehill. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
6-6, pull it high. Switch.
From his goal line here, Tannehill. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Recon, 132, 5.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now Locke, he wants the football. It's out. And who's got it? The Giants!
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Ready.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Mike, 5.
5.
I'm coming, baby. Woo! 54 is Mike. Check. Watch the defense.
Now Tannehill. To the right and complete to Galladay. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
He's coming.
Off play action, Tannehill. Forced out to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Kyler Fackrell able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
You can't stop me.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Tannehill now to throw. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
Check that. First down. Check. Crunch.
Hey, Alpha.
On 1st down, Tannehill. It's complete to Hopkins. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 25 yards that time. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run. This is Burkhead. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Tannehill. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll try to get this running game going with Geis. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play. Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football, but these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock. They control.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack. Here's Jamie Gillen now. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth. Here's Jamie Gillen now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Here's Jackson. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
Ready?
Now a first down throw. Tannehill. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's Tannehill. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chris Jones, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Giants on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. They dial up the screen here to Burkhead. Room to run past midfield. Extending the arm.
Oh, yes, it works.
And he takes it all the way down to the 22. A huge play there on the screen pass. 42 yards. Here's Tannehill, escaping the pressure right. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
On the set.
Check line 54. Line 54.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 16 yards on the play as they try to chip away at this 16-point deficit.
Bravo.
To the air again, Tannehill. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Come on. Hey, what's that? Check, Mike.
Throwing again is Tannehill. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Nick Boyle, his 2nd touchdown on the season as they are able to cut into that lead. A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for 2.
We ain't beginning.
Hey, high 7. Now.
Again, Tannehill. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football.
It's funny to me because we actually keep a football in the booth with us during games, and I notice you cradling the football. You got it tucked pretty tight with the points of pressure here, and that didn't occur on that play, did it?
Now, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was down there?
You would not have fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Hey, echo.
From the 29, Locke. He's going to look deep and got his man complete. 39 yards there, a big one.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Locke going to throw. Flushed out right. Able to find his running back, Geis. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's Locke. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 17-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a run with Geis. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Darius Geis. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down now, it's Howard, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another 1st and 10. The throw right sideline here is complete. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Howard that time. And it's 2nd down. Back to throw, Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. You're trapped.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. He'll get this one to Galladay. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun and give to Burkhead. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. Out to Roberts here on the quick pass. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Seth Roberts, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. They go for just 1 here as it's up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Down, 70, Indy.
53, squeeze, double up.
Here's Geis. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the...
Not a day in my life, as long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.